Hello, welcome to our last official lecture. Congratulations on making it this far. And because it's our last lecture, I decided to allow my coworker to co-star in this video. Everybody say hi to Gracie. Gracie, look how cute she is. She is the cutest dog in the whole world. Okay, so for this last video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about conclusions. So conclusions are both my favorite and least favorite part of the paper. Why? Because I just wrote 12 pages and now I'm gonna wrap it up, and that means I am so close to being done. But at the same time, it's like, dang, I just wrote 12 pages and I'm so close to being done, and now I got this last little bit to write. And like, conclusions are kind of tricky because you want to wrap your points up, but now that you are in college and you are acknowledging that you're part of this larger scholarly conversation, you want to make sure that you are acknowledging that scholarly conversation. So in your conclusion, not like I said, not only are you going to wrap up your points, but you are going to mention that there is still more research out there, that your paper only touches on a teeny bit of the topics you're talking about, but there's so much more that readers can engage in if they want to learn more. So for example, I know that I talked a lot about the Whitman paper that I wrote over the summer. I kind of use it as examples and stuff in class. So maybe I would say something like, although, this paper touches on this version of the poem, of Whitman's poem, and it also looks at Ginsberg's work, further research could be done looking at other beat poets or different versions of the Whitman poem, something like that. So you want to acknowledge, basically, that there's other things that readers can look at, other avenues of research that are out there that relate to your topic. Oops, sorry, just holding my phone with my hand. Anyway, and I don't know how to edit videos. Like, they didn't teach us that in grad school. We just learned about poetry. We didn't learn about any of this technology stuff. And when you only have 2 days to learn technology, like, you just kind of do the best you can. Sorry. Anyway, so you just want to acknowledge, like I said, that there's more research out there and there's different ways or different things that your readers, other researchers, or a scholarship, like other avenues that you can go. I know a few of you are doing human trafficking. So some people I know that were doing it sort of focused on like human trafficking, like in general. One student did that in particular and talked, like, I remember looking at her annotated bib and seeing like that human trafficking is not limited to straight young females, that there are like, that anybody could be a victim of human trafficking. So maybe her research could go deeper into, so like maybe in her conclusion, she might say something like, further research could be done specifically looking at men's part in human trafficking or something like that. Or another example would be like, I know a few of you are writing about serial killers and whether it's nature versus nurture. And I know some of you are taking a specific avenue with that argument, saying like nurture, for example. So maybe you could say further research could be done to look specifically at genetic markers. Oh no, I think she's leaving us. Hey, say hi to the kids. Anyway, I just love her. She's seriously like the cutest dog in the whole world. Anyway, so yeah, so just make sure that you leave that window or that door open for more conversation and kind of point out different things that you can talk about or that research can be done. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to go out and do this other research to use examples or anything. Just say like, you're acknowledging that it's out there. You're acknowledging that the conversation about your topic is still happening and things are still going on. and that your paper is not the be all and end all of this subject. That's just an important thing to do. And like as you further write more papers, like this is sort of how conclusions will work. It's not just wrapping up your points, which is again still important, still a good thing to do. You just want to make sure that like I said, you keep that door open, you acknowledge that the conversation is still going, and then you're done. You're done. You wrote it all. You did it. Yay.